What's up, y'all? It's your girl Tay, and I'm back with another video. So y'all know Toya and Red dropped a Q&A, so we about to get into that. Basically, it was some good questions. It was serious questions, funny questions. They just really did they thing. It was a great video. So we about to get into some of the questions. One of the first questions was like, when did Red know Toya was the one for him? I thought it was a cute question. Bro talk about, yeah, she was sweating me in the pool. She was looking at me. And Toya was just like, nah, that ain't it. That ain't it. But somehow it's crazy because she jumped into how they met. Like, Toya went from that ain't it to like how they met. She'll saying the story, how they met by a mutual friend in Vegas. And Red's like, hold up, hold up, hold up. One, the question was mine. And like, how did we get to how we met? That wasn't even the question. And Toya's like, oh, I was basically just knocking out two stones, like two questions in one go. So that was that. Another question was like, has he ever met Wayne? He said he actually met Wayne before he met Toya, but like, you know what I'm saying? I feel like it's been long enough where, yeah, he's probably, but it was even at one of Nate's parties where Wayne was at, Red was there too, so they met multiple times, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, it wasn't like a crazy question, but come on, y'all, it's been some years now. Pretty sure he's met him at least once. But yeah, that was another question. Another question that like it wasn't crazy to me, but it was unexpected for someone to ask because like if you keep up with them, then Red loves Josh like his own. But the question first was like, how does Red feel about Josh living with them? And like he really does treat Josh like his own, like that's his other daughter. You see him, the birthday messages, you see him like really caring for this girl. So it was just like where'd y'all get these questions from? How some of these questions be like, where did y'all get these questions from for real? Another one would like, what are some things that annoy him that Toya does? That question was funny to me because Brad's like, it's not that many things, it's just a little list. Bro said she takes my charger, she takes my towels, she uses my shampoo that be on my side of the shower. And he was like explaining the shower setup. That sent me. And Toya's talking about, I mean, I've only done it like once, maybe a few times. He's like, that is a consistent behavior that you do. It like Red is naturally funny. Like he don't gotta do too much. That's why I mean, like she said, a lot of us wanted him on the camera. We wanted her to do videos with Red. But it's like, bro, just be funny. Like Red without even trying, bro, it's just funny. So yeah, he was basically going down a long list. He said he can't watch movies with Toya because she's just known to fall asleep. He says as soon as she hit the bed, she fall asleep. And I'm like, honestly, I wish I had that problem. I'll be up for like 4 hours just sitting in bed, nothing on. I just be up. Like, why can't I go to sleep? So, yeah. Then they had a deep discussion about their favorite movie. That was just funny to me because it's like, basically, they both had the same movie. I'm like, oh, that's a good thing. That's cute. Y'all got the same favorite movie. When was that? And then Red's like, when was that your favorite movie? That's not your favorite movie. So just seeing their interactions, like them just being a married couple, just like, just being a cute couple and like really not even disagreeing, just having crazy discussions about y'all favorite movies the same. What's wrong with that? So he's like, I thought it was Scarface. But both of their favorite movie is The Notebook. I think I might have I don't think I've ever seen The Notebook. So I might need to go check The Notebook out for real, for real. Another question was, do y'all want more kids? Toya, Toya wants to be a boy mom. Toya wants one boy. So Toya's like, yeah, I want a boy. Red's like, I want a girl. And then so they both come to agreement. They're like, fine, we don't want, then we're not having any more kids. I was done because one, it's not like you can even plan out what you're having unless you do like that procedure where it gets you, closer to having what gender baby you want. But that part just sent me because they really sitting here talking about some, I want a boy, I want a girl. Like, I guess we ain't having no more kids then. Like, what? How did y'all come to that as like, the conclusion? Like, we want different genders, we're not having another kid. That just really sent me. And then they talked about their honeymoon. I do remember Toya talking about something about it. They were supposed to be going like an Italy trip or an Italy tour. They didn't go because one of Red's friends had got sick, so he spoke on that, which is so understanding. These people are caring. You can really tell Red and Toya, even like you look at their businesses, Wait No More is trying to help people get into shape and, really like take care of themselves. Even Red said he got more involved in fitness or really got serious about it when something happened to his dad. So these people are like really caring. You see what they do. So for them not to go on their honeymoon for one of their friends, it sounds like them and it's really understanding, but they said they are still going. They're just waiting for the nice weather to hit Italy again, and that is so understandable. But I do remember her talking about it. Now that they bought it back up, I do remember that. Another question was where your first kiss was. Yeah, so that got them talking about their first date. And Toya's like, yeah, our first date was like at a restaurant. And she said in Miami, but she meant in Atlanta. So she was like, yeah, I was in a restaurant in Atlanta. And then Red's like, do you even remember what restaurant it was at? Bro never even said the restaurant because Toya said it. She admitted it. She's like, I can't remember. Red never even like, I thought he was about to give us like the answer, you know, since he had asked. But I was like, bro, how you gonna go ahead and sit here and ask her, but you had never really said the answer? Like, let us know. Like, what's up? What's up? And the best line of this video, I cannot remember what the question was, y'all. It was a question. Y'all gotta go back and watch it. Red talking about, if you go lie, we can go ahead and stop the video. That just sent me because, like I said, I cannot remember what question it was, y'all, but they was talking about something. He was like, if you gonna go ahead and lie, we go ahead and stop the video. It just sent me, I'm like, yo, y'all are crazy. But it's like a good crazy. And like they also cover serious topics. How do you keep your relationship fresh? You know, I think one of the questions was, do y'all pray together? That's, I'm not gonna say duh, but like I feel like any good relationship is praying. How to, you know, stay in a, you know, like what are important things to have in a relationship, communication and trust. So it was like those serious questions that, you know, very much talked about the relationship. Like I said, y'all can go watch to hear their deeper responses and stuff. Um, Toya says she's about to go to therapy and Red is in therapy. I'm glad that we can have those discussions now, you know, in the black community without it being, I think at one point it was overlooked or people like really, you know, didn't care to hear black people were in therapy. So now to see like our community are able to like say we're going to therapy and people be like, oh, that's like good for you, you know, and talk about their stories as well. I love to see it. So yeah, like I said, it wasn't just like all funny and goofy moments. They had their fun, goofy moments too. But to balance it out, they did have those questions that were just as like important and serious. So I enjoyed hearing that, and I feel like they gave great advice. Um, and honestly, it was a question where like, you know, how is marriage life different from, you know, I guess like the before. And Red says, you know, it really doesn't change, and that's the truth. You know, you might have like a ring on your finger, you might have like the wedding ceremony, but I feel like when you get married, does it really change? You just like, you know, it's just another, you know, y'all just married now. Y'all was always in a relationship. It's just like we married now. Nothing really changes. We, you know, y'all living y'all best life. So I love to see it. I love them. They are traveling more. We love to see couples travel, take over, just have fun. And yeah, so they living their best life. I hope we get more content with Red, Toya, Armand, and Nay. But it was just great to get a video with Red where he was like, you know, not, because usually he driving, he doing something else. But he was actually in the video. They did a Q&A, and it was fun. He was under the weather, but it was still a good video. Red still was a vibe. Toya was still a vibe. I love their relationship. And it's crazy because you can see some of the similarities, just like that fun, fluffy, you know, like great. You know, you see their relationship in Armand and their relationship, if that makes sense. Like I look at Toya and Red, I'm like, I see a older Armand and Nay. If you want me to be completely honest, that's all I see. When I look at them, I'm like, oh yeah, I definitely see an older Armand and Nay, you know, when they get older in the future. I definitely see that. Just because how their relationship is set up, how it's built, just their mindsets. Definitely see it. But let me know what y'all thought in the comments. Definitely go ahead over there and watch the video. Thank y'all for tuning in. Y'all know the vibes is always. Love y'all and deuces.